Hey guys, back again. We're going to talk a little bit about the state
You serious?
of your future. That's a bit vague, but as I look around and we start 2026, we start thinking about all kinds of things. What am I going to do this year? You know, am I going to lose more weight? Am I going to do exercises?
Repeat after me. I can do this.
I can do this.
I'm ready to burn some calories.
Ready to burn some calories.
I'm done eating fast food and drinking alcohol.
I'm ready to burn some calories.
What is going to make 2026 different? I think they call them New Year's resolutions that typically last 2 or 3 weeks, and then everything settles back to the way it used to be. But when we look at, where we're headed as a society and as a group, we see a lot of youth, guys and girls in their 20s and 30s who've spent a whole time, maybe 8, 10, 12 years in school, spending all kinds of money, having all kinds of debt, and finding out that really they have no future. There's not a lot of jobs. And, going back to school again to take a trade, that is also more time and more money, and you probably got to make money now. Well, the industry that we're in the fencing industry, in the staining industry, these don't really require a whole lot of education in the sense of spending time in school, because there's actually, believe it or not, there is no trades in most of the states. I don't think any other than California. I think they have some colleges that might touch on it a little bit. But we have all kinds of training available to people who want to learn to be a fencer or have their own fence company. Just have a look at the Facebook and type in fencing, and you'll see all kinds of fence courses available to you that you can learn effectively how to be a fence guy. Or look up your local Google and see what's in your area and talk to fence companies. They're always looking for new people. It's good money. It's outside work. It's a whole different way. I mean, you're not in an office, you're not in front of a computer, but it gives you a great tan and some extra muscle, and you can learn it on the job. It is hard work for sure, but it isn't thoughtless. You get to create, you get to build, and it's a good day's work. Finding the right company, you can learn how to build fences, and from there you can decide what you want to do. Maybe you just want to repair fences. There is an opportunity there to just replace certain panels and pull out posts and put in new posts. Or you may think about staining, starting a staining company where a fence company may build the fence. They don't typically offer stain. Why not come in? None of these things are onerous as far as tools you require. Not a lot of money. Get a used truck, some tools, and before you know it, you're in it. You're making money every day and building a client base. And that's really what you want to do, is do quality work, be reliable. Those things, inherently, if you don't know how to do those two things, it's probably not the right business for you. But it's important. You want to do quality work, you want to be reliable, show up, do the job that's expected, that you've advertised, work with the right tools and the right equipment. So if you're starting with building fences, certainly here at Fence Armor we have tools that you can utilize. You got the Mr. Fence tools. We have Titan equipment for fences and decks. We have certainly our post guards, our cap claw post caps, and of course the rock guard. So all of those things are excellent upsells for a customer, and probably not a lot of people talking about them when they're building fences. The other opportunity is, of course, landscaping. Landscaping is another tough job, but it's certainly a way to start generating income. Depending on where you are in the States, obviously if you're further south, you can pretty much do that all year long. If you're a little bit further north, Most of you are going to do it in the prime season between April and we'll say October. And then you can either figure out what to do digitally in the winter, or you can start plowing. I mean, that's another option. Even just helping out neighbors, that's also a very generous thing to do, especially the older guys and who don't have the ability anymore to start shoveling. So it's nice to be able to offer that to your neighbors. If you see them struggling, get out your shovel and help them. So 2026, what are you going to do? If you're thinking about it, you have an opportunity to consider, let's say, a non-trade trade. You can become a fence builder, you can become a stain company, you can become a handyman that works in either of those industries and still generate a really good income and lifestyle by working in that area without spending a lot of money and effort back in school, because you don't have to do that. And there is a lot of free training available, and there's a lot of training available that may cost you some money, but the dividends are quick. Spend a weekend, spend a week, or get hired by a fence company who can teach you these things to pretty much turn those things around, and you can make some money real quick. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about today, and I thought I'd share that with you. Opportunities to make a 2026 a little more profitable for you. And I know there's a lot of companies inherently looking for reliable, honest young men and women to help them grow their own fence businesses and stain businesses all around the US and Canada for sure. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for subscribing to our channel. Hope you enjoyed the show today, and we look forward to talking to you again soon.